want to avoid the most common mistakes beginners make on keto? In this video, we will go over the top mistakes keto beginners make. Let's start by going over what a ketogenic diet is. A ketogenic diet is a high-fat, moderate protein, low carbohydrate diet that usually falls under the following percentages: 70 to 75% fats, 20 to 25% protein, and usually no more than 5% in carbohydrates. This causes a metabolic shift in our body that goes from burning carbohydrates, therefore glucose for fuel, to burning fat, therefore ketone bodies for fuel, turning us into a fat-burning machine. But who am I anyway? Well, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Talita from Shrinking with Keto, and throughout my personal ketogenic journey, I have lost over 190 pounds, reversed type 2 diabetes, and regulated all of my hormone levels. Throughout my journey, I have coached and helped many people reach their goal, and I hope I can do the same for you. Regardless, these are mistakes that I made in the beginning, and I wish I knew them back when I started. Let's jump directly into mistake number 1 and 2 because they kind of go together. Not eating enough fat and eating too much protein. In our traditional society, we have been told over and over again that fat is the enemy. And this is really hard for us to comprehend, making us skeptical with our fats and as a result, under-eating them. And in order to compensate, we end up eating more protein. Unfortunately, this poses 3 main problems. A, overeating your protein can turn into glucose in your body and therefore throw you out of ketosis. You will get hungrier faster as fat keeps you satiated for much longer since it takes longer to digest. And C, let's assume you do overeat your protein, but you decide you want your macros to be correct, so you're going to end up eating more fat in order to have the percentages. You'll end up overeating your calories. While on the subject of fats, let's move over to mistake number 3. Eating unhealthy fats. Yes, there is such a thing as healthy and unhealthy fats. You see, fats such as sunflower, safflower, canola oil, and margarine, which is a hydrogenated fat, are very high in omega-6. And omega-6 causes inflammation in our body, and in turn, inflammation stalls weight loss. Now, if you're unsure as to what fats are healthy and what fats are unhealthy, after you finish watching this video, you can go ahead and check my video above on healthy and unhealthy fats. Mistake number 4, relying on the scale too much. I know, I was there. I did it too. I was weighing myself every day, and in some cases more than once a day, and freaking out at times. It is a fact. At some point, your weight will stall, but that is absolutely normal. A very reliable way to find out if you are doing well on your ketogenic journey is taking accurate body measurements. Let me explain why. 1 pound of fat is almost 3 times the size of a pound of muscle. Therefore, if you gain a pound of muscle and lose a pound of fat, you will be slimmer by size, but the scale will be exactly the same. Mistake number 4. Consuming some sort of hidden sugar. Sugar has 56 different names. Yes, 56. The food industry has done a great job of hiding it from us. But guess what? You need to learn what these 56 names are and learn how to read a keto label properly. Because if you end up eating hidden sugars, it's probably going to stall your weight loss. Mistake number 5. Comparing your beginning to somebody else's middle. We are all unique individuals and we're all going to lose differently. There's a lot of factors in place: age, gender, sedentary life, and so many more things. So the only person we should compare ourselves to is us yesterday. As long as we keep improving our journey 1% each time, well, soon there's going to be a huge difference. Not only does this stress you out, but stressing you out, it's going to raise your cortisol levels, and guess what? This stress hormone is going to stall your weight loss. Let me interrupt you for a second. If this is the first time you're seeing this pretty face, let's make sure it's not the last. So please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and ring that bell icon so that YouTube can let you know every time I make a new video for you. And please feel free to ask me anything you want down in the comments section below, and I will try my best to answer every single one of your questions. Now, if you are getting value out of this video, which I know you are, go ahead and press the thumbs up button so that we can help YouTube take this video and push it out to more people that need it just like you. Number 6, snacking too much. Snacking in the beginning of our ketogenic journey is something absolutely normal because we kind of use it like a stepping stone to ease ourselves into this way of eating. But what you need to understand is that every time we consume food, we spike a little bit of insulin. Now, regardless if this snack is keto friendly or not, I want you to think of insulin as a switch. When insulin is on, then fat burning is off. And when insulin is off, then fat burning is on. So if you snack constantly throughout the day, that insulin switch is kind of going to be on. Mistake number 7, losing your patience. Guys, keto patience is a real thing. And many people give up before they reach the fat adaptation phase. You need to understand that for years and years and years, your body has been running on one fuel source, carbohydrates. Can you please give it some time to get adapted to burning fat? And remember, you are going through withdrawal. Sugar is as addictive as some drugs. Give yourself time because things always get worse before they get better. Which brings us over to mistake number 8, not drinking enough water. On a ketogenic diet, this is a serious mistake, and let me explain why. While your carb storages are being completely depleted, so is your water retention. And with the water that is being flushed out of your body, so are some main electrolytes, causing an electrolyte imbalance. I also want you to understand that in the absence of carbs, we cannot store as much water, and that can cause dehydration, and dehydration does stall your weight loss. So you need to drink more water. And when you're on keto, you need to drink more than you think is a lot. The second problem this poses is that electrolyte imbalance brings upon the dreaded keto flu. You're going to feel sick, nauseous, you're going to feel lightheaded. So drink a lot of water like I already mentioned 100 times, but you can also pinch a little bit of salt for extra sodium inside your water and try to take electrolyte supplements. Mistake number 9, eating too many keto treats. Look, I understand. It says that it's a keto cookie. It says it has 2 grams of carbs. You can have total of 20 grams of carbs a day. Sure. Why not have 10 of those cookies and just eat meat for the rest of the day, right? Wrong. A treat is a treat, and it should be treated as such. Keto treats are still a processed food, and they're packed with artificial sweeteners. And when you're first starting your ketogenic journey, do not rely so much on the net carbs that have removed the fibers and the sugar alcohols because they can add up very quickly, and they do not react the same with everybody. Try to calculate your total carbs and keep your keto treats, to a minimum once in a while. And finally, mistake number 10 and the mantra I live by, not trusting the process. Questioning yourself and the keto diet every single second of the day is just going to stress you out. Frantically looking online for reasons that you should not be keto in order to excuse to yourself that this diet is just not healthy. Remember, there are a million reasons for you not to be keto. You just need one good reason to push through, one good why you are doing this, and then just trust the process. Remember, this way of eating has worked for hundreds of thousands of people. It has worked for me, and it will and can work for you. So if you want to start a ketogenic diet right now, you can go ahead and click the link in my description below where I have put together a complete keto food list for you and watch the video on how to start keto now. So there you have it, my top 10 mistakes keto beginners make. And as always, chin up, or the crown slips.